I will not get angry, and I'm still the same person.
So let's say.
So the source, so part of it is also the external source that destroy the harmony.
Okay, I'm not saying that nothing triggers it. I'm not saying that there's no trigger to it. Right? If somebody calls the Buddha, you're an idiot, would the Buddha get angry?
Yes, no.
Yes. So because there's nothing within him, he sees no reason to get angry. There's no cause for it. That cause, whether it's there or it's not there, is within us. It takes somebody to trigger it. But if there's nothing within, that anger is not there, that defilement is not there in the first place, it doesn't work. So if, and then on top of that, as I was explaining earlier, somebody calls you, says, you're an idiot. And in your mind, you don't believe him. No? Am I an idiot? No, I'm not an idiot. And it's all. You don't believe him. It's like this anecdote of Ajahn Chah. Says somebody calls you a dog. Turn your head, look behind, and see if there's a tail. If there's no tail, then what's the problem? But perhaps if somebody calls you a dog and then you believe that, maybe I'm in some ways like a dog, and then and you start to get angry. Or at least you think that, in your mind say, no, I'm not a dog, I'm not a dog, I'm not a dog. That's why you get angry. But if you just take things as it is, reality was somebody opened his mouth and made some sounds that says, you're an idiot. That's reality. And on top of that reality, which you heard, and you understand, and on top of that understanding, you have a resistance towards that. You don't like it. That shouldn't happen. Now, without this, that's all there is. And understanding that, knowledge that somebody just called me an idiot, but whether or not I'm an idiot, let's leave that question alone. That's all. He said that and he understood what he heard it and he understood, and okay. So that's his opinion. People are entitled to their opinion, right? And some people choose to express their opinion, and when they have already expressed it, it's already done. This is just what happened. And when we dislike what happened, that's when we get angry. But if you just take what happened as just what happened, that's it. It's very, very simple. By simple, I'm not saying it's easy to do. There's a thing about being simple and being easy, they're quite different. Right? It's actually very simple. Perhaps so simple that complicated people like us, can't get it. It's actually very, very simple. Yes? Come again? Well, ultimately, yes. We choose to.
Do you have a mother?
Yes, I do.
Is she still alive?
Yes.
If she died, would you feel sad and suffer?
Let me see. I've actually thought about this, right? When my grandmother died, and my father was feeling quite well at first. When just soon after she died, he was speaking to me on the phone, and it was obvious through his voice that he was shaken, right? A few days later, it was okay. But so at that time, I started to question myself: what if my parents die right now? How would I feel? What would happen? Honestly, I would feel a bit sad. I would.
Okay.
And
Let's say if I killed your mother, okay, no.
Mm.
Let's say if I raped your mother and then killed her, how
Mm.
would your suffering be your fault? Wouldn't it be my fault?
well, what kind of suffering do I have within me if that happens? What do you think would happen?
I think quite real suffering.
Tell me, what kind of suffering would happen? Under normal circumstances, what would
I think it
be?
would be the same for all of us. If
Yes, what it is.
mother got raped and killed.
And what is it?
Sadness, anger,
Mhm.
denial, the whole
Mhm.
the whole
Okay.
human
Now,
emotions. But it's not
was it you who put it inside me?
Yes, of course. Yes.
How do you put it inside me?
Because I killed your mother. I
And?
already killed her, I raped her.
So
So you should be angry because
I should be angry. Now, if I believe that view, if I believe that I should be angry, then I would.
who would raise kids right not to be angry if their parents were raped and killed? Who would raise kids so emotionless? Who would raise kids that way?
I don't know anybody who would raise kids that
Because
way.
you are not a parent.
Are you?
But I have a mother.
So do I.
So yes, so I do understand that a lot of suffering can be of your own, but definitely I am not so arrogant to say that it's not because of other people too. Because happiness, the opposite of suffering, is the same way too. I can cause happiness to myself, but the real happiness is when other people give it to me.
Well, how does somebody give you suffering? Tell me. Give me an example, real one. What's the worst one?
Rape and kill my mother lah.
I mean, a real one. Give me a real thing.
What do you mean? It's not real enough for you.
I mean, something that actually happened. Your mother is still alive. She's back there.
Okay.
So, give me a real one.
My dad
Mm.
basically abused and in some ways sexually abused my mom.
Okay. All right. So then, that's something that happened, right? And what were your thoughts over that?
I'm not tell it here, but yes lah, it was suffering lah.
What were your thoughts? What were your thoughts?
I was 12 then.
Yeah. What were your thoughts? I mean, what did you think about it?
What?
What did you think about it? What were your
That it was wrong, it was disgusting, and yeah, I cannot explain more.
Right.
more.
Right. Okay. So, thoughts are just being thoughts. When something happens and there's a tendency for us to create thoughts over it. But if you allow thoughts to be thoughts, then that's also the end of it. But I'm saying that if, let me ask you about this one. If in your mind at that time you say, this shouldn't happen, how do you feel at that time? How is your entire being like? Do you feel empowered or do you feel disempowered? Do you feel weak? Do you feel clear? Or do you feel peaceful? Or do you feel anger? How do you feel at the time?
Except for anger, I'm not familiar with all the other terms that you say. It's not something that I know.
So, when you feel angry, do you feel weak as well?
No, I think anger is a feeling that is strong.
You think so?
I know so.
It makes you aggressive.
Assertive, I would rather be
Assertive. Yes, anger does that. And when that happens, do you find yourself in a better position to help?
At 12? No idea.
Oh, don't be surprised. There are kids that I know, maybe about 5 or 6.
You don't know
and-
me.
Well, I don't know you, yes, that's true. I do know kids at 5 or 6 when their parents are feeling sad. They just go with their parents. It's okay, mommy. Because they are not spending their energy getting angry over what's happening.
My mom would definitely